Hey guys, welcome back to Curls and Conversations, your destination for all things curls and conversation. I'm excited about today.
I am too.
So we're doing something different. We are focusing on our viewers and the questions that they email us and send in to us. So we want to answer some of these questions because I'm sure there are tons of you who have the same questions. So yeah, let's dig in.
Okay. Okay. Well, before we get into the questions, we have a Bria from Texas. She wrote in about her big chop, so I'm gonna read her story.
Okay.
Okay, so she says, I wore protective styles to cover up for 9 months, and then I did the big chop in April 2015. As I matured, I really tapped into wanting to love myself for who I was. I felt as if I was taking up too much of my time and especially money, or it was. I realized that when my family and friends would say, Bria, it's just hair, don't make such a big deal about it. I didn't like that about me, so I started researching the natural hair journey. One word that stood out to me was empowerment and freedom. That's how I wanted to feel, so I did it. It's been a challenge to learn how to maintain it and keep it up, but it's worth it. I am finally empowered and free. I am not searching for acceptance. I am back.
I love it.
I do too. I was chasing acceptance and defiance through my hair. I am in love with the true me. And that's Abria from Texas.
Well, thank you so much, Abria, for writing.
And it looks good too. Her hair is grown out pretty decent.
That's awesome.
So yeah.
That's awesome.
Yay, Bria!
I love it. I think that for all of us, that empowerment and
Freedom.
that was the biggest thing for me.
Yep.
I felt free.
You do. It's a fresh start.
It is.
It's a fresh start.
It is. It really is. Okay, so I have Erin McClinton, who is one of our viewers and supporters. She always tells me how much she loves us. Well, one of her questions were, why won't my braid outs and twist outs turn out like yours? And so my answer to that question is I don't wear a braid out or a twist out, so that's part of it. Like I said in our previous video, I have not worn a braid out or a twist out in, it's been a minute. Because let me tell you, when I first decided to go natural, my main goal was to wear wash and goes because I like how they look because they do have a different look from a braid out and a twist out, and so that was my main goal. Girl, it took me forever to master it. I would do a wash and go and I'd have a big so once I finally found products and mastered it, this is it.
That's it.
Yep, this is it. So that answers that question, Erin. This is not a braid out or a twist out, honey. This is a wash and go. Yeah, but I mean, even to add to that, so let's say this was a braid out or a twist out. Yours is going to look different just because different textures of hair, different climates, different products, all of that, take all of that into account.
Yeah.
Also, do you put heat on your hair and wear flat iron style sometimes?
So
I have not been.
Yeah,
there's tons of things that I can, give you an answer for that question. But yeah, those are the main ones. Just keep in mind if you wear flat iron styles in between your braid outs and your natural styles, make sure you have someone that knows what they're doing and make sure that you use a heat protectant on your hair.
Yeah. And one thing I want to say about that is when we pre-poo, shampoo, co-wash our hair, when we're done, when your hair is wet, your cuticles are open. So the worst thing to do while your cuticles are open is blow drying that hair, especially with the comb or brush. You do not want to do that because that is going to cause heat damage quicker and faster because your cuticles are open. So just imagine they're open and you're taking a heat and you're just combing it down, you're gonna damage those cuticles, and that's how people get heat damage. So my suggestion would be, if you are gonna blow dry, to at least sit under a dryer until your hair is, more than halfway dry, and then you can blow dry it out.
And I also do the banding. So
banding, yeah.
And that's if you have time, but that helps to stretch it, and so you're just, that in itself causes you to use less heat anyways, if because it's already stretched out. So that's another
hair tip.
Yep, another hair tip.
Okay. Okay, who was this? Okay, Erin.
Yep.
Another Erin.
Oh, another Erin. Yeah, this is the Erin from Detroit. So she wanted to know, what in the heck is a pineapple? So, and I have even had people write that on, social media before, like, what's a pineapple?
Right.
So, as your hair grows out, and I'm not sure if people with in between stages or shorter hair can do the pineapple. I don't know, but but for me, oh my gosh, so simple. I'm gonna do it now. So at night, even if I'm wearing a wash and go, but even if you're doing a braid out, twist out, whatever, you still can do the same thing. And so you just pull your hair all up in a high ponytail, and you just put a loose scrunchie on the top, and they call it a pineapple because it looks like a pineapple on the end. And that's it. I mean, if I had the loose scrunchie, it would be around there, and it just holds it in place. And then I put a satin bonnet on top, and that's it.
And you can even do that with crochets.
Oh, okay.
So like if you wearing protective styling right now and you don't know how to sleep with it, or you don't want to sleep flat on it, you can just pineapple it up, put a loose band around it, put a bonnet on it, and then in the morning, take it down, shake it, and then there you have your
super easy,
yeah. Yep. Okay, and then we had Rosalind from Wisconsin. She want to know, is it okay to use the same products for different hair types? That's a good one.
Okay, I'm sorry, I missed it. I was looking at another question. What was it?
Is it okay to use the same products for different hair types?
Okay.
Is it okay? Yeah, it's okay, but should you, or will it affect the style? It may affect the style, but you can use the same product for different textures. However, you may not get the look that you want. It may weigh the hair down if it's a heavy product and your hair is fine. It may not do enough for it if it's a thin product and your hair is thick and needs more moisture. So natural hair is all about trial and error, getting products, finding what's best for you.
Yeah.
I like to think of doing a product swap with maybe family and friends to get to try different products without spending a lot of money.
Yeah.
So there are different types of hair, different textures of hair, and you can use different products.
And two, I've noticed that the type of water, hard water, you have to take all of that in consideration. But
yes.
Like she said, they've coined the term product junkie. But that's actually a great thing if you are one, because how will you find out what your hair likes and doesn't like if you don't try new things? So I'm a product junkie, which is how I figured out that I love Shea Moisture. And then too, like she said, the swaps, but a lot of stores will allow you to use it and return. A lot of people love Carol's Daughter, and it just doesn't work for me. The product smells so good, but they do nothing for my hair.
So it's trial and error. That's why I would suggest, if you have the money to go buy all the products, do so. But you can also product swap, do research on textures that are similar to your hair, and then what they use, and then how they style with those products.
And right companies will send you samples in a heartbeat. They want us to try these products. And this natural hair movement thing is booming in the industry now, and so every time we turn around, a new company has come out with a new product. They want us to try these products. Write these companies and see if you can get a couple of samples. I'm sure they
make your own.
Make your own.
You can get shea butter, you can get your oils, you can mix them. Add things in there and just try different things, try different products.
Yeah, so that was a good question. Another question we had, let me find it, was about different textures throughout the hair.
Yeah.
That is
That's
so
common.
common. I don't think people realize it, but it's so common.
It is.
For me, right here in the top, where my bangs would be, it just does not curl like the other part. So sometimes, even with the wash and go, I may have to put like 4 little twists right here in the front to have
the texture.
Yep. Even my daughter, her hair is extremely curly in the back, and then it's frizzier in the top.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I have a loose curl in the back, and in the front I have tight curl. So it happens. And then sometimes most people hair is thick right in the crown.
Yeah.
And then different texture on the outside.
Yeah.
So that's very common.
Yep, it is. And last, another good one was she wanted to know how often should she uses this viewer uses the Apple G protein, which I've used that one before. It's kind of messy for me, but she uses that one. And she wanted to know how often should she do it. So what would you suggest?
I wouldn't do it too often. I would maybe once a month, depending on your hair texture. If it's really thin, if you have hair color, all that stuff plays a factor. But I don't do protein treatments too often. So if your hair accepts it very well, then I would say once a month, maybe once a month. If not, you can do bi-monthly.
That's what I do, once every 2 months. Yeah, that's how I do mine. And I've read if you do a lot of bagging, that sometimes can weaken your strand, so that protein will help to strengthen that back up due to bagging. But you don't want to put too much. You don't want to go overboard with the protein. Just like too much of something or not enough of something.
Because your hair is made of protein, so it's like, giving it too much can actually harden the hair. So I wouldn't do it too often.
Yep. So I think that was all of my questions.
All right. So y'all keep the questions coming in. Keep the pictures, and let's see some stories or hear some stories of your big chop. Still, we only have one. That's a Bria. So send us your stories and questions.
Yeah, we love to hear from you guys, and thanks again. So until next time, we'll see you. Bye.
Bye.